What's up, YouTube? It's Kush from Team Dirty Decks here, and today we are going to try focusing and getting in the mindset of 2022 competitive season. We are really just going to start focusing on decks you're going to start seeing, decks you should start playing against with your local groups or teams. And today is Syn Shenron. It's a very good control deck. You can play it mid-range if you really want to. But right now, obviously, based off the NAS performance, control is the best way to go just because it answers a lot of the current format. If you guys are doing UW format in your local stores, this is a good number two pick to that of um, either King Cold or Red Broly Swap. But let's just focus here today. Uh, Leader, pretty self-explanatory. On the front side, we're drawing, or looking into the top five, I should say, adding a Shadow Dragon. And then if your life is at 3, or you have a Unison with a specified cost of 4, Awaken, draw 2, untap 1. Swing, draw a card on the back side, and then big game enders. Tap 6, play 7 Shadow Dragons with different names. And this means names on the actual card themselves. So we have, Syn, Shenron, Destruction Incarnate here, but on the 4-drop, it is Shadow Dragon Leader. So you can play one of each of these from your drop area if you wanted to. It does not specify the actual trait or character name down here at the bottom of the text. In our version, because we're playing Control, we're focusing on Incarnate here as our secret rare. Guys, this is a non-stop blocker. What? Yes, 35k beat stick on the front, and I can block as many times as my opponent's willing to swing into it. If it dies, cool, your leader will bring it back. Nova here, honestly, pretty bad in the deck. I use it as an extra. We're gonna keep it. An extra name of a Shadow Dragon, so I can play it off of the leader effect if I want to. But 9 times out of 10, I'm charging this, or I'm just setting up for a different play. In aggro, this card's busted. You can cheat out the 9-drop, bruh. We'll talk about that in a minute. Haze, this card is a good hand trap, I would call it. In the main deck at a 3 of right now, you're gonna see it off of leader skill. You're gonna see it off of Oceanus. Your opponent swings with something higher than the energy cost, blow that up as long as I pitch a dragon. And again, Nova is a good target for that. Oceanus here, top 5, burst 1. Look at the top 5. Grab your pieces. Grab what you need. The only thing you can't grab is this 9-drop. Speaking of the 9-drop, best card in the entire deck. This literally shuts out half the format. And the fact that it's a blocker by itself and has the keyword revenge. Like, what? What was Bandai thinking? Okay, I'm going to play this on turn 2 every time. And then I'm going to block, kill your attacker. If you play anything else, okay, negate his skills for the turn. You can't even shop on top of this. That's busted. If you can kill it, get rid of it. However, I'm going to draw 2. And I'm going to play a ball. I'm going to do the same thing next turn. Ice, that grabs your ball. That's all he basically does. You can counterplay if you want, but nobody ever does that. This card poisons your leader. Grab your Pokemon little poison tokens as you can right now. The little metal ones. Oh my gosh, this has poison your leader. And it's a blocker. Cool. 1-drop ball, 2 self-explanatory. Allies absorbed. This is basically just a swap out for something else. This is an Omega here, so you can go 1-drop into Omega, grab the skills of Oceanus, and then use Nova, cheat out the 4-drop, and then play the 9-drop on top of it. I know that was a lot of clicking. Guys, trust me, that is a huge play we like to do here. Omega, this is a game ender / leader target. A lot of the times you're not warping from your drop because you're focusing on your leader skill so much, but he's here just in case you need that extra combo power, that extra 5k, and he's another dragon. Zamasu super combo just keeps stuff in rest mode. Forbidden power, this card is busted. Tell me what. Being able to say counter the attack, your opponent can only attack 1 more time with battle cards, and then I can just block. Okay, I'm okay with that. Power of a Super Saiyan, cool. Put a Unison or battle card in rest mode, draw a card, or I can negate an attack. We do run one Oceanus. We can burst one and keep our Revenge blocker in active mode here. Cooler, self-explanatory, counter, counter. Especially when you're ending games here, you're going in for big damage. Pretty good. This is your main staple, plot revival. Um, Basically says, cool, you decided to swing with a battle card? Keep that in rest mode forever. And I get to draw a card? Too easy. If your opponent swings the Unison or their leader first, nine times out of 10, those cards are 15Ks. He's going to lose a marker. You're going to rest the other card. Keep that card in rest mode for the rest of the turn. And then you can just do -4, be cheeky, steal Gogeta Thwartings. You can steal Pans. You can steal big, just ending game, very devastating effect here for other matchups. You play one of this Goku Black just to awaken early. Effects honestly aren't that crazy good. You can -1 if you want to kill something. We run this 4-drop here. We saw it at Nats. Pretty good play to be able to put a double strike blocker on board. The other effects really aren't necessary. Divine Transformation here. Guys, this says blow your opponent's board if they decided to go wide and they had everything in rest mode. Then he swings. He's a double strike. If they counter, keep 2 of their stuff in rest mode. Okay. And the turn he's played, by the way, don't forget to put him back into active mode. And he can't be removed by skills. So they can't just secret identity him. They can't just max power him away. They can't do anything like that. Champa, FTCs, Kais, stuff like that, guys. 1 of, 2 of. Sure, go ahead. And Death Blaster, because we do run extra cards. If you guys uptick your numbers to 3 and 4, 2 and 4, 4 and 4, I don't care. It's, personal preference on the player, but this card can come up a lot. It will stop Fuchs Shrouded, which is pretty much the only thing that kills this deck. Different variations you guys can go with. We have done testing, we've done siding, where you guys put in, Rage Shenron here, put in work with a 10K crit. That can turn into a 15K crit, take your own life. That feels pretty nice. You can do the cheeky play again with Nova, where you swing with him. Again, don't take your own life in this deck, guys. But combo a 4-drop if you have it. Like if you didn't have the ball in the opening hand, swing with the Rage, combo the 4-drop off. Play Nova, play the 4-drop from drop area, and then just evolve into the 9. I know it sounds like a lot of cards in hand that you had to have, but again, you will see half of it off of Oceanus and leader effect alone. So it does come up more than you guys will think. Again, we have another crit guy here. You can, again, do this cheeky play with Allies Absorbed. Give this guy crit. Again, critical in this game right now is putting on a lot of pressure just because it's either forcing hand size or you're losing a life and you don't get to add that card back to your hand. I cut this card. Natron. If I'm bad, I'm bad. I don't care. But it says when they play a battle card or unison card, switch it to rest mode once per turn. Cool. It didn't come up enough, and I wasn't choosing to play this card off of Nova ever. It just wasn't a big play. You can do it. It comes up quite often, but I just opted to not and save my resources for something else. He is double strike. You can give Allies Absorb double strike. He has another Shenron name, so you can get off a leader skill. Cool. The 2-ball. If you play the Rage package, you can put this guy in there. He just says, choose up one of your opponent's battle cards. Put it in rest mode. This guy is Deflect, so he gets around God's Seal. He gets around blue, and then you can rest something, or put one of your cards that are in rest mode, I should say. Put it in the drop, rest something else. That can come up in aggro matchups as well, or even blue matchups. Just keep their energy in rest mode. And then if you guys want to be cheeky again, you can put this card in here and give Allies Absorbed critical and blocker because he'll probably restand at the end of the turn. So that's pretty much it for options. Guys, let's look at the TCG player here real quick. The deck is not the budget friendliest as of right now. It was recently. Like if you look at Oceanus, not that ocean, this Oceanus here, just a couple weeks ago. It was literally a month ago. This card was $2 to $3. And right now, after Nats, it's a $9 card. I think this card will drop back down in value, so you can wait. Or if you know somebody, hook you guys up with that $5, $20 for a playset. Nothing too crazy here. But we got the SER here, like I was saying. Where's it at? Oh, it was here. Well, I suck. Oh, there it is. Negative Incarnate, guys. SER right now, you're talking $1.50, bruh. At your local game store, if they have extras of this is less than $1, and it blocks infinitely. What? Again, the Nova's $3 to $4, not necessary. You can get away with running two. Um, Allies Absorbed right now, $5. The other one is looking around but I mean, that's pretty good. And the card art on that is pretty nasty, pretty good. Ice Shenron here, talking $4. So you're talking $12 for a playset of this. We're talking Haze here. This is the hollow version for $5, but you can actually get this card if you're not caring about hollows for 99 cents. Again, $1. And then your leader is 25 cents. For foils, you're talking your leader is also 25 cents. So just quarters. You can build this deck relatively cheap for about $100 if you don't use Power of a Super Saiyan. Power right now is 16 to $20, so that's your moneymaker here. Again, there are different options. You guys can use Flying Nimbus if you want to. You guys can use Time Magic if you want to. Much cheaper options than what we had in the deck. Forbidden, I don't know how to spell you guys. Forbidden Power. I think this card is like, yeah, $2. Pick this guy up at SPRs because it is just that good. Yeah, there's not much else I can say about the deck besides in testing it's really good, especially against the meta, especially against yellow. Cell Surge can be a little bit harder, but you can just tech for those matchups. And then the Xeno matchup is almost entirely free. So in the top 3 decks, I would place this deck at number 5 in the format. And you're talking a deck that you can build almost for 100 to $200 at the most. That's pretty good. Tell us what you guys think in the comments description below. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more content from us, hit the subscribe. We will highly appreciate that. We will catch you guys later in the next deck profile or matchup.